What's good, y'all, man? It's your boy TMC Showtime, and I told y'all I was gonna be back, and I made my promise. I'm back to give y'all the first two games or a couple games of Eli Harper's first debut in the NBA. All right, his first debut in the NBA. All right, so just give y'all a recap. We went through the MYCAREER storyline, finished, played overseas. We got drafted to the Rockets, and here we are about to play in our first NBA game. First NBA game, man. Isn't that exciting? Too exciting, man. So if it's y'all first time here, man, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Join the Showtime fam. Come and join the Showtime family, all right? Y'all, if y'all brand new to this channel, come and join the Showtime family. All right. Say it again. But I'm not gonna keep y'all here too long. We're gonna go ahead and get into this my career because I definitely want to get into some rec tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna live stream that, but we playing in random rec. So I don't think y'all want me to live stream that because there's gonna be a lot of memes going on in rec. All right. So because I'm playing random rec. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this my career. All right. Talk to y'all later. Stay up, stay fly. I'm out of here. Peace.
Coach.
MP, welcome, man. Welcome. Have a seat.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Man, we are so thrilled to have you part of this team.
Yeah, like I said during my workout, this is where I want to be. So
Good.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you, and we're happy to grab you when we were. You know, we've got high hopes for your career, and we're hoping for you to contribute immediately.
Same. I'm looking to make an impact.
Great. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you will go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that. I do. But, for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
You're a smart guy, MP. You see the guys ahead of you on the depth chart. These are very good NBA players, man.
I know that, Coach. I joined this team for his talent. But what if I'm better?
If you prove you're better, you'll start. But you'll have to earn it. Nothing is going to be given to you.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
One man who's looking to make a name for himself in the spotlight, MP. Excited for his debut on the NBA court. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And the Houston Rockets starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. And it's Şengün in at the five, roaming the paint. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the four with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the three spot. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
2 points. That one goes.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Durant. For Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Şengün. Connects from three-point range. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, tonight marks MP's debut coming off the bench to play in his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by. But at the end of the day, MP said, I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am. Guys?
Yeah, he's clearly bought in and ready to go. Thanks so much for that report. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
SGA feeling it out a bit. Shot to stop the run, and it's MP with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
KD passes to MP, and the dunk by MP.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Thunder with some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Houston, Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Amen Thompson. Now here's Wallace. Nothing on the board. Caruso, the pass to Jang. Back to Caruso. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, oh, he looks to score even more.
Outside Holiday. Back to MP. Plays it up and banks it in. Harper's got 9.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And additionally, they're doing a terrific job getting to the line tonight, and they're turning all those trips into early points.
And now we go courtside for this story on Jalen Williams. What have they told you there, Allie?
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City, and he told me their worst fears have just been confirmed. It's a broken hand. The start of the season is not when you want to be a man down, forcing early adjustments. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Listen, the big thing is now we have more information on what's going on with him. Hopefully, there's no setbacks.
Cason Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Here's Caruso. And a miss there on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back to MP. A three-pointer is right on target. Harper's got 5 points in the quarter.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Joe. Here's Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. Hits it from three-point range. Caruso's got 6.
So good at threading the needle. The D was ready, but Caruso kept it for the score instead.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Isaiah Joe. Durant's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Aaron Holiday. And here's Harper from the arc. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he lays it straight in. 15 points in the game.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
Here's MP, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Şengün against Wiggins. Back to Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. That's 7 points for Chet Holmgren.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Here's Harper. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's got 7 rebounds in the game. 1:33 left here in the second. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Holmgren in the corner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Harper from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Holmgren outside. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
And there's Harper. That's good on the assist from Shepard. Harper's got 33 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Houston. MP's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Shepard off the pick from Harper. The three-pointer, no good. Left side, SGA. And the rejection by MP. And so it's MP making things happen for the Rockets. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for the Thunder, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Houston Rockets.
Modern era. Work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it with confidence.
That's right. My name would be Shaquille O'Nealovich. If you can't beat him, you join him.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots.
Here's Thompson. Right side, Harper. Over Hartenstein. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Kevin, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Dort misses. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Dort. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart him, kind of wake him up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Back to MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 40 points.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's MP. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Pass to Caruso. Holmgren with a screen on Smith. Drills it from outside. Caruso's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Dort with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And stolen by Şengün. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On the wing, MP. Defended by Dort. MP's shot is good.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Oklahoma City has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City no good. MP against Hartenstein. MP kicks to Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Harper's got 3 assists in the game. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Pass to Holmgren to stop the run. The Thunder with another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And that one is good. Harper's got 47 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Outside, SGA. Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Holmgren. For Houston, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
SGA with the ball. He's got 15. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum. He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And that one falls for Harper.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Wallace against Holiday. They need this one. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Houston holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Kevin Durant. All right, Allie, you've got the information. What's the prognosis?
Thanks. I got some news from Houston's head athletic trainer. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. There will be no return to the floor tonight, and it sounds like recovery period is going to last a little longer than they were hoping for. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate, so it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
They've got Isaiah Joe, Alex Caruso out there with Wiggins. Then there's Wallace, and it's Jang in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Pass to Jang to the wing right side. They set the screen. And that one's good, Caruso.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gets...
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Jang. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And a change for the Rockets. Tate's checked in. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wallace. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight.
Get on MP.
Here's MP. Hits it again. Wow!
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Tate. Shot clock at 5. Joe can't get it to go. Here's MP, and it's Houston with another.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
Wallace outside. That 3 off the mark. Rockets have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Wallace with the screen on Tate. Pass to Wallace. Williams against Harper. Williams gets the bucket.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Back to Harper. And good! There's another.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Shoots the 3, and it's MP with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Rockets. Another one goes. Incredible.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s.
Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
A truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Post-game treatment, rest, recovery, a little dinner, sleep. Do it all again tomorrow, same as always.
Same as always, after a legendary performance like tonight's?
It's the same as always mentality that lets me do legendary things. So never too low, never too high. It's a cliche because it's true.
Wow, incredible job, MP. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. With Richard Jefferson.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style, right?
Okay.
Different brands want different types of players. Some are more interested in scoring, some are interested in defense, others team play.
So, the more I can do, the better endorsements I could get with anyone.
Hey, every team needs a LeBron. Now, I put together a document that lists all the brands who've shown preliminary interest and what it would take to land an endorsement with them. So, take a look.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, you know, I gotta let you know, I always appreciate the hard work you put in for me.
Of course. Now, you might have noticed that merchandising is the most lucrative category on that document.
Yeah, I have, Austin Kelly.
Okay, so if you want to make more money, it might behoove you to hit those benchmarks.
Consider me behooved.
Mama, there goes that man.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. A look at the Pistons starting group. Harrison Duran together in the middle. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the three. And for the Rockets, inside, Smith and Şengün. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. And it's Okogie in at small forward. Well, Coach, there's no better feeling than getting a new season underway.
That's so true. We've been waiting for a while, haven't we, B.A.? There's a lot of excitement surrounding this season.
He's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And here's Ivy. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Fires for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Harper misses. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, B.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
Three-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. You could call the path that MP took to reach the NBA unusual. Nobody would argue that. He spent a season with Basket Madrid in Europe developing his game before returning to the U.S.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys on Madrid play, and they are pros through and through. When I heard that MP was able to be a difference maker with Madrid, I knew he had the right mentality to make the jump to the NBA.
Clock is at 3. Thompson, no good. The Rockets lead by 3. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
All right, Ali, thanks once again. Another 3 from Houston.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Pistons trail by 9. Ivy outside. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 11 points. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And that one drops.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Here's Ivy. From downtown, Harper pulls it in. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Beyond the arc. On target from range. 16 points for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Cunningham, still without a bucket. And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Here's Harper. And that one good.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's MP making things happen for Houston with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Tate's checked in for Shepard. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Clintman's checked in. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. They've got Karis LeVert. Also Marcus Sasser out there. Duncan Robinson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Clintman in at the 4. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, D.A. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back over to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. To the middle. Getting it done inside, MP.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. LeVert with the ball. No points yet. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Man, showing some terrific range.
Now that's some serious range from MP.
Stewart, the pass to LeVert. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Halper and Şengün's checked in for Finney Smith. Okogie comes in for Holiday. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepard. Ivy outside. Up top, Stewart. Stewart, a screen on Şengün. Here's Thompson. And again, the Pistons missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Out to Thompson, looking to win the run. It's rebounded by Houston. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Houston leading by 20. Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Ausar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, B.A., he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Ausar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward.
Three-pointer, Stewart. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league.
Oh my! Wow. Throw it down!
That is ridiculous. He's showing just how powerful he can be. Stewart loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Eason, and it's Thompson in for Okogie. Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Harris comes in for Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson with it, guarded by Smith. Duren, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham outside. And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by MP.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
VanVleet outside. Here's Şengün. From the wing. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And it's 37 points for MP.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Thompson against Ivy. 29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And the dunk by Duren.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
MP against Duren. Here's Harper. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Here's Thompson. Out to Harris. The three is up. No good that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Houston Rockets.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at Detroit, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup, played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere. Rockets making a switch here. MP's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. LeVert's checked in. Van Vliet runs a show with Thompson to his side. Josh Okogie is out there with Jabari Smith. And it's Harper in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. LeVert, that's good.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Shot from 12. The Rockets with another miss. Pistons trail by 19. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
I like going mid-range there. So confident. Harris had it all under control.
Van Vliet misses. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. LeVert finds Thompson. And here's Ivy from the arc. Harper pulls it in. Harper's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Ivy's shot is off. Houston leading by 17. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one. Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Pistons trail by 17. LeVert outside. Pass to Harris. Ivy outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Harris. Releases. Rockets with a rebound. Harper's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Karis LeVert is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Klintman in at the power forward position. The Rockets lead by 20. Up top, Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, some big men jog up the floor. Şengün is intense, though. He's going to give you everything he's got.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Fires in the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer, Stewart. It's hauled in by Houston. Harper's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. MP's got 47 points. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
MP outside. Yet another bucket, and that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Oh, MP, he got that tweener working.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Klintman, defended by Şengün. 6 to shoot, three-pointer Stewart. Harper pulls it in. MP's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer Stewart buries it from 3.
Wow, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
Here's Harper. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. LeVert passes to Stewart. And here's Cunningham. Over Holiday. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Stewart. And it's 7 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, he's always on the hunt. Cunningham's next shot is never far off.
No one covering.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's the time to hang. From deep, MP. LeVert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach.
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Here's Cunningham for 3. Stewart, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. He got it again! Sensational!
A 60-piece, oh my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Pass to LeVert. Launches it. And again, no good by Detroit. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. Led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
If you watch any level of ball, from Pee Wee to the Olympics to the NBA Finals, you'll see the same things. The best players doing everything. That's the way this game is supposed to be played. Every player is capable of doing everything, and that's me and my squad.
Well, congrats to you, MP.
Always. Thank you.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our...
60 is serious business, MP. I know you tired, because I for sure was. Congrats.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Brooklyn Nets. A handful of games now played this season, Clark. What can these teams take away from their first few games?
You know, Kevin,
He's checked in for Amen Thompson. And the Nets making a change here as well. Mann's checked in for Demon. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Terrence Mann. Also Cam Thomas out there. Michael Porter's out there with Sharp. And it's Wolf at the power forward. Thomas outside. And it's MP with the rebound. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
Thomas surveying the D. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Van Vliet. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier. Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Buries the long-range jumper.
A versatile three-point shooter, Van Vliet can hurt you from anywhere behind that arc.
Outside Thomas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And Van Vliet picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That's good from Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
MP getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Torrey is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Williams. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wilson in at the 4. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Williams. MP finds Tate. Back to MP. Low block shot. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Pass to Claxton. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Williams for 3, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Houston leading by 4. Or perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Okogie comes in for Tate. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Shepard. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Demon, covered by Van Vliet. Screen by Claxton. The Rockets pull it in. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Another rebound.
Are you kidding me? What a play by MP.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Mann. From deep. Rockets with the rebound. Harper's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lets it go with the 3. The 3 is pure from MP.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Houston. And then for Brooklyn, Sharp comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Williams in for Terrence Mann. MP's shot is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Porter, bounce pass. Pass to Wolf. No good on the three. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now Sharp tries a three. Rebound by Smith. Harper against Sharp. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Pass to Wolf. Fires the three. And it's MP with the rebound. Harper's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Shoots it, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And that's now 25 points for MP. Nets trail by 17. Outside Porter. From downtown, good on the triple.
A true sniper from long range, Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's MP. Again, the Rockets score.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Rockets leading by 14. MP finds Van Vliet, and here is Şengün. And here's MP for three. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for Houston. Here's Demon. Pass to Wolf. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Houston Rockets out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
And with a moment here, time to give our compliments to the players of the week. Looking at the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a surprise when he doesn't win it. Very impressive. Lately, he's been at his very best, which for him is as good as it possibly gets.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah.
Rockets making a change here. MP's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Mann's checked in. Rockets leading by 22. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. MP out there with Smith. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And let's go to the sidelines. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys?
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Sharp missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Harper. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist in the game. Pass to Wolf. Inside, Sharp. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Nets. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the shot goes down. MP's got 40 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
MP has been leading the charge for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Terrence Mann is out there with Zaire Williams. And it's Wilson in at the 3 slot. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the paint. Here's Harper. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. MP's got 42 in the game. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And he drives in.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Here's MP. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Harper. Over Claxton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Harper's got 44.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Claxton, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Houston's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Houston moving it around. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Shepard. And another 3 for Houston.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Mann with it. The fader. And the Nets miss again.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Harper. Rebound, Brooklyn. Pass to Williams. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Claxton. Wilson kicks to Porter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Wilson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
6 on the shot clock. Fades back. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside, Porter. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And they pick up 2.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Porter passes to Sharp. And the rejection by MP. Puts up a deep 3. It's off. So we see Houston taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
MP with a double-double in tonight's victory. It seemed like whenever your team needed something, you delivered. Your thoughts?
I get sick if I think I'm going to miss a game because I know my guys are counting on me to do whatever it takes. So for me, tonight was the kind of game I live for. Whatever problem we had, I solved it. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they give me a standing O when I get back to the locker room.
Great confidence, MP. Thank you so much. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now for great.
Sweet. Good work, team.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. Well, you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Come on, Coach, you know I got it.
Look, I just want to be as clear as possible with you. And if we bench a vet tonight and start a rookie and you lay an egg, it makes the organization look real bad. And that can have ripple effects. Listen, I need you to go out and make an impact, at least on one end of the floor tonight.
Keep it real with me, Coach. Would you get in trouble if I didn't?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. There's a lot of politics when you reach this level. Things aren't always simple as X's and O's.
Yeah, see that right there? That's why you should know I won't let you down.
Ooh, I like that.
I got you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
Outspoken rookie MP will get his first look in the starting lineup tonight. His coaches have raved about his work ethic and basketball IQ, and they're excited to see just exactly what he does in this role starting tonight.
I get the